Greetings and welcome to 2K Sports. I rarely say greetings, but I just did. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, alongside Kenny and Shaq. And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Looking at the Lakers, they've gone 4-1 over the last 5, playing pretty well, and they're looking to build on that tonight. Hey, we'll be seeing D'Angelo Russell 2015 draft. A lot of fans are hoping that he can take the reins from Kobe Bryant. Kenny, any hope for that?
Taking the reins to do what with them? That's the question, because Kobe Bryant is an enigma in terms of basketball royalty. It doesn't come around. To Tinseltown and the Lakers, Los Angeles, California, as we bring you an interconference rivalry here at the Staples Center. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, our game analysts, and from the sideline, David Aldridge.
And speaking of the trade, I spoke to him earlier, and man, was he excited about getting the opportunity at a fresh start. He thinks he'll be able to get them to that next level, and I'm sure that's what their thought process was when they made the deal.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the court for Cleveland, sharpshooters Irving and J.R. Smith are the backcourt duo. Love and Thompson, the hard rebounding post pair, and it's LeBron in at the three slot.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game.
And the thing about Laker fans, I mean, they've always been used to their team being the favorite to win most nights. Lately, though, it's more about the excitement that their young players bring to the game and hopefully the bright future ahead.
Now, here is Russell. He averages about 5 points a game. Shoots from 12. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way, and that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
Well, I don't think it's overstatement to call that an embarrassing defensive effort. Shooters were wide open from everywhere.
Now, here is Russell, the 10-footer, and misses it off the right side of the rim. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Thompson kicks to Smith. Here's Love from the arc. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Boy, Love worked to develop that three-point game, and it's so important to his success.
It's tipped with the steal. Here's Thompson. He kicks it to Love. Cleveland moving the ball around. A 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Great ball movement there.
The Lakers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Russell kicks to Randall. Shot to stop the run, and it's good on the way in. Randall's got his third bucket of the night.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Let's hope that's never the plan, and certainly not this early in the game. You don't want to let him get on a roll. That can make a long night for you.
Here's E. J.R. Smith making his last shot. It's good. He's got his second basket of the night. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And Thompson throws it down.
Well, Thompson's athleticism allows him to finish with power.
Outside Williams. Knocked loose. Now here's Ingram. Shot clock at 6. Up top, Russell. And that does it for the first quarter. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, well, what's your take?
You know, it's been about how solid they've been offensively here, really tuned in with one another.
It feels like these guys are feeding off each other, and that's leading to having some fun and coming up with big shots.
They've got Clarkson. Mozgov is out there with Larry Nance. Then there's Calderon, and it's Dang in at the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. To the middle, here's Mozgov. The shot misses. Cavaliers go the other way with it. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, and they swept this matchup the 2 times they played last year. They held the advantage on paper and on the court.
Well, a year ago, there was a big gap in talent between the two teams. But changes are always made, and we'll see how they match up this time around.
Here's Fry. Excellent D there from Mozgov.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Well, Doris, to get through an entire NBA season, you got to be tough. I mean, physically tough, mentally tough. Which do you think in the league right now exude and show you night in and night out that kind of toughness?
Well, the guy I marvel at in terms of the ferocity with which he plays is Russell Westbrook. And I don't think I've ever seen that dynamic a player at the lead guard position. The athleticism, the ability when he gets to the rack, they're just like, I mean, it's an assault on the rim.
Confidence, too. I mean, your confidence has got to be just boundless, don't you think?
I mean, to believe that you're the best player in the league, and I think it, to me, is his greatest attribute is his confidence.
I thought Jordan was about the toughest guy mentally and physically that I had ever seen. Wasn't the biggest, wasn't the strongest, but what he showed, I think, led his team.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I would agree with you on Michael. All time, that was the baddest man to ever do it. No doubt about it.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
You know, I like this stoppage in the action. Regroup, devise a new strategy moving forward.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Dunleavy's checked in, and then for Cleveland, Jefferson comes in for Nick Young, and it's Williams in for Felder.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And Jefferson gets it to go.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
It's dishes to Mozgov, and stolen by Williams. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now, and Shumpert slams it in.
Oh, Shumpert just so crafty. Always looking to dunk it home any chance he gets.
Lakers trail by 13. Poked away. Williams attacking. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
And you know he's not going to back down anytime soon. It doesn't matter if they're trailing or holding a lead like they are right now. He's going to keep pouring it on.
And there it is for him. Lee's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Williams gets the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Nance outside. Here's Dunleavy. Kicks it to Clarkson. And so the ball's out of bounds. Shumpert touched it last.
And you know what, just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
You know, I think in his mind he was already going in the other direction, but you have to make the play first.
That's tipped. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close.
The 2K Sports Time Show.
Hello, folks. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. This is the halftime show on 2K Sports. It's Cleveland out on top at halftime. They are dominating the scoring, leading by 19. Kenny?
Well, they built this lead in large part because of the sharpshooters off the bench. The subs played a superb game. Get it? Sub, superb. Oh, I'm rolling tonight. I mean, they played like starters.
Shaq, your take on... And that about wraps it up as the second...
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. Kevin Love with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Just a quality performance, and you know, we do expect to see that from him, and he's always setting the bar high for himself, and sometimes I think get numb to how good this guy really is.
His passion for the game, you know, that's what drives him to always give 100%, and we're seeing the results of that tonight.
We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. On the court for Cleveland, LeBron and Love, the two superstar forwards. Sharpshooters Irving and J.R. Smith are the backcourt duo. And it's Thompson in at the 5.
And really, Ingram is consistent in nailing these perimeter shots. Gotta get a hand up, or he's gonna make you pay. That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And last season, LeBron hinted that he might like to team up with Carmelo Anthony, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Paul. Said he'd like to take a pay cut to do it. And Doris, what do you make of those comments?
Well, I think, Kevin, it's easy to understand why that might rub his Cleveland teammates the wrong way. You know, if that's what he wants, you think the best way to handle that might be behind the scenes. But it was a hypothetical presented to LeBron. And for the Cavaliers, third time was that charm, right? 3 finals appearances in their last 46 years as a franchise, and they finally win the title. Just to hang that banner, guys, what a tremendous accomplishment.
And just a little bit ragged defensively.
Been the story all too often for them today. Too disorganized, not playing cohesive basketball at all.
Williams can't hit. The Cavaliers leading by 20. The drive by Smith and the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, guys, that takes vision and timing to put it on time and on target.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And it wasn't just the Cavaliers getting the monkey off the back doors. It was the entire city of Cleveland.
Well, how about over a half a century between professional sporting championships? It's almost hard to quantify what the Cavs win meant for those loyal fans.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Timeout called the Lakers.
You know, guys, you can make the case that Tristan Thompson has a center's game and a power's frame. He put on some weight going into last season in order to spend more time at the 5. That was probably a wise choice.
And Thompson able, Doris, to defend the 4 and 5 spot pretty well.
Yeah, I think, Kevin, you know, you love his ability to be able to bang inside and also move laterally when he's away from the rim. And though he's not a great shot blocker, he gives you just enough rim protection when you play him at the 5 spot.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Bang comes in for Gian Liam. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Williams. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Numbs checked in. And it's Love missing.
High-quality shot, just a little off there with the release.
He didn't look comfortable going up, but he knew it was a good look. Had to take it.
Dang with the bucket.
Well, he had to take the three-pointer right there with the defense more or less ignoring him. No choice.
Here's James. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 4 assists in the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Young with the steal. And here we go. Love heading to the hoop. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
You know, guys, I'm not sure Smith gets enough credit for how well he uses his body inside. Earned his trip to the free throw line.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Nance comes in for Randall. And it's Calderon in for Russell. A switch here also for Cleveland. Channing Fries checked in for Kevin Love. Ingram kicks to Clarkson. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Young pass to James. Irving dishes to LeBron. It's stolen by Dang. And stolen by LeBron. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. They get Luol Deng.
Imagine LeBron gets a step on you. It must be like a steam engine coming at you to the rim. All you can do is foul him.
That one is no good. And here's Clarkson. It's off. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the 4th quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Well, Doris, of course, we all know you've had a chance to meet and interview so many coaches and players throughout the NBA. What are some of the best things about them?
Yeah, I think maybe the most surprising thing about interviewing NBA players in particular is they are very much like you and I. There are periods of great confidence, but if they start to struggle, just like you and I, their confidence can come and go, and they need positive reinforcement. I think the thing I've learned is most often NBA players, aside from the great and sort of distinguishing skill, they are people first and foremost.
D'Angelo Russell out there with Calderon. Then it's Dang. Then it's Ingram. And it's E in at the 5 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And that one's good. Shumpert.
Oh, you love to see Shumpert get down and dirty underneath, finding ways to score inside. Such a scrappy player.
Calderon against Shumpert. Russell kicks to Dang. Outside Russell. Stripped it away. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, and he was so quick to break on that one. A good sign that he read the play.
And a great job of taking advantage of the steal there to get those easy ones in transition.
Well, you've got to make them pay for being careless with the basketball.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Cavaliers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone. And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Love.
What a joy to watch when he's got this sort of game going on. He was everywhere. Defensively, offensively, his teammates fed off that energy all game long.
Julius Randle's checked in for the Lakers. Williams comes in for Jose Calderon. It's good on the putback.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
And that's the thing. When you fought all game, expended all your energy, you want to do everything you can to come away with the W.
Here's Jefferson. Rebounded by the Lakers. Outside Williams. Pass to Russell. Elbow shot is on the way. The rebound by Young. Jefferson kicks to Lee. Nails it.
And really no better feeling than to go on the road and play this well and get the win.
In front of a hostile crowd, they showed absolutely no fear. This was a statement victory on every level.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thanks, Kevin. Now we have the opportunity. Kevin Love. What a vintage performance from the savvy veteran. His full skill set on display. Everything was working for him tonight. That's going to do it for our broadcast tonight. We certainly hope you've enjoyed the show, don't we, guys?
It was great.
Yeah.